All right. Are we ready for the intro?
Yep.
All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 8 of Tomes and Toils. I'm the host and DM, Bunsen Gyro, and with me today I have Chev,
What up?
PJ,
Hello.
and Rainbow.
Hello.
Now, last time we left off, the party finished up some sort of like tavern fight. It was a little confusing why there's a tavern suddenly, but
I thought
after
it was
that
a
tavern,
tavern in a barracks,
yeah, something like that.
which would
But
make perfect sense.
yeah. But they got through that fight, and they went downstairs and found some more beds for resting, and they found a curtain to go through. They went through one of those curtains, and down there was another curtain, and they hear some sort of like crowd noises through this other curtain.
And that's where we left off, right?
Yep, and Gimna was just about to open up that curtain.
All
Wow,
right.
that was such a succinct recap. Well
So-
done.
I think that the recap would be a lot better if you used your slime voice.
Okay.
So Gimna reaches forward and goes to pull back the curtain. And as she does so, she says, "I better not find myself on some kind of stage when I go through here."
Gimna, hey, maybe you should, if you're fearing stages, let somebody who belongs on a stage open the curtain here.
You know what,
Sure
Calypso? By all means. And then Gimna steps back.
Thank you. And so I am going to step up to the curtain and I am going to open it up just the tiniest amount, just enough to poke an eyeball in.
Okay. Roll stealth.
All right. Even for that slight of an opening?
Yeah.
Just do what you're asked.
All right. 12 plus, I think my modifier is 3, but let me double check here.
It is.
Okay, so 15.
All right. So you open up the curtain, and on the other side, you do see what appears to be a stage, and you're on it.
Wait, like a doppelganger of me?
What?
No, you walk.
So
He's not walking out there. He's peeking through, remember?
Yeah. You
So he's
see what
not
appears
on
to be a
it.
stage. Well,
so you're saying
you would
saying
walk on. You would
So wait,
walk onto a stage if you were to leave through the curtains.
okay. And can I see below? Can I see the audience?
Yes. You do notice all of the crowd noises you hear come from what appears to be just like a sea of a ton of cosmic goblins in the audience. And they're
Oh
all
my
cheering.
Gosh, I knew that would be the case. I knew it. But if I'm on stage, okay.
Well, go on out there. You're the one that wanted to be on stage. Let's go see what you got.
Gimna.
Why don't you show some legs? Show your legs off out there.
I'm going to show you the back of my hand.
What's the matter, Calypso? You got stage fright?
Oh, no, I wouldn't say that. I'd just say, see if those little guys we've been fighting are out there. So unless you're feeling like fighting them all at once,
Well, I'm
maybe
thinking that maybe you can entertain them.
Well, I kind of wonder if they're expecting someone else. And one thing as entertainers that they've taught us.
Who else are they expecting besides the one who's born to be on the stage?
Probably the guy who created him, to be quite honest with you. But I mean, if
It's
you
okay.
want me
You
to
have a
step out there,
certificate.
if you want me to step out there
show
and
me your
reveal
bard
our
certificate.
presence, I will. But what are you guys gonna do?
We're gonna wait out here for you.
We're gonna watch. Maybe find a seat in the audience if they don't seem too hostile.
All right, let's think about this, guys. Why would a sea of those little guys that we've been fighting be gathered all in
Metaphorical sea.
one place, looking at a stage?
Maybe they're waiting for you.
They're not waiting for me. Drop it.
This sounds like your moment, Calypso. The moment you've been waiting for.
You know, I really am beginning to question your motivation in all of this, Gimna.
Suddenly, you guys hear as the crowd, like the audience noises, quiet down.
All
Nothing
right.
follows. You just notice that the crowd noises are quieter.
Okay. I'm gonna look over there. Look over to. Is there like a marquee or anything? Are there any signs anywhere that would give me an idea as to what these little guys are expecting?
Mark. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not sure what a marquee is.
It's a big sign that tells you who is like like a movie theater. Their marquee has the list of
It's
the
those
movies.
signs that you can put the plastic letters on.
Oh, no. You
Okay,
don't see any
so
such thing.
for all we know, they're expecting like Elvis the Goblin to show up, and all right,
Just go out there, Calypso.
all right, fine, but this is not how I imagined my big moment. Just
I'm about
so
to
you
give
know.
you a shove.
You guys faintly hear a rather odd-sounding, like awkward cough, like.
A cough.
Yeah.
From behind where we are, or from the other side of the stage?
From the other side of the stage.
Cough from the other side of the stage. I'm gonna look through back through the little crack in the curtains that I've created and see if I can see another performer trying to take the stage.
Okay. Roll stealth.
All right. Oh shit.
All right. So, you kind of lose some of your footing a bit while you open up the curtain again, and you open up way more than you thought.
I'm gonna push them out.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Okay. So as you lose your footing, Calypso, you fall flat on your face onto the stage in front of you.
Oh heavens! I didn't roll a 1. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, but I mean that's what Wednesday wanted to do.
Okay. I'm gonna try and turn it into a roll if I can.
Okay. Roll acrobatics.
All right. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that just flops miserably.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna stand up. Oh wow, those curtains are thick. I'm gonna pull my lyre off on my back. How's everybody doing?
And you see from the other side of the stage what appears to be some sort of warforged woman with weird, like, glowing, what appears to be hair, but it must be some sort of magic stuff. You're not really sure. She says from the other side of the stage, "Good evening, my guests. Where are the other three of you?
I'm gonna come out with my pan flute ready.
With your what?
I apparently have a pan flute, so I'm gonna come out with it ready.
Okay.
Well, one of us was eaten on the way in, but the other two have made it intact. May I introduce myself, Calypso, and my companions, Gimna the Great and Wednesday the Blob.
I thought that was gonna be a lot more applause.
Why aren't you showing me papers?
You hear just a few claps in the audience.
All right, so I'm gonna I'm gonna start playing on my lyre, and we're gonna open up with a classic, and I'm gonna start playing it to the song of "Last Kiss" by Pearl Jam. You know, oh where could my baby be?
I'm gonna follow him with the pan flute.
Gimna, are you gonna enter stage?
Yeah, so can we see the stage? I'm gonna walk out there because he introduced us.
Yeah, do you see it on the...
I don't see it.
Oh, go to the page toolbar if that's a thing you can see.
Page what?
Oh, hang
We
on.
don't
I
get
gotta
to see the
drag this over.
toolbar.
There you go.
Oh, there we go. Now I can see.
Yeah. So as you guys attempt to pull out your instruments and start playing, the Warforged sends out a bolt of electricity at your guys' feet to try to spook you guys.
To try and what?
Spook you guys to make you stop
Oh.
playing your instrument. And she
Gotcha.
says, "Oh, make no mistake, this is my show. We've all been watching you walk through this lovely dungeon, darlings." And she points to the back wall across from the audience, and you guys see yourselves from another point of view. If you go to see from this point of view that you seem to be being watched at, you see one of those purple glowing orbs that's been following you.
Well, you know, we can follow your lead if you want, but I am pretty good. And I pull out my certificate of bardship. I passed bard school, and I know a lot of the crowd pleasers.
Oh, darling, I don't think that's the kind of show our audience wants. Isn't that right? And the audience roars with applause.
I conjure up a cigar and light it up.
All right. And with that, everyone roll initiative.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
Initiative.
Oh, great.
So, mine's an 18.
Okay.
Mine's a 7.
Of course, PJ rolls good on initiative.
yeah. Proficiency bonus that makes that 22.
All right. Let's see here. Gimna, what was your turn?
18.
18. Calypso?
22.
All right. Wednesday?
7.
7. Okay.
Okay.
Just click
Okay,
the
and-
0 in the turn order thing and put your initiative in it.
Yeah, it was for some reason it erased 2 of yours when I did that. There we go. All right. It appears that the star of the show is being quite generous and letting you guys to make the first move.
All right. Well, the star of the show, or like can I even see our adversary?
Yes. Do you not see her?
Oh, so is it the Warforged that we're fighting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I figured she'd be like sending minions at us or something like that. All right. So then my first action is going to be to cast a vicious mockery at her.
Okay. What kind of roll is that?
You unleash a string of insults with subtle enchantments to the creature you can see within range. If the target can hear you, it must succeed a wisdom saving throw of 14, or take 1d4 psychic damage and have disadvantage on its next attack roll.
Okay.
Catch all that?
Yeah, so wisdom saving throw of 14.
Uh-huh. So I'm gonna yell at her, "Yeah, well, I don't want to be in your stupid show anyway, and your hair is ugly!"
She rolls a natural 20. So she just laughs at your mockery and says, "This is not the best you've got, darling."
Alright, then I am also going to cast a Bardic Inspiration to Gimna.
Okay.
What do you do to inspire me?
Oh where could my Gimna be? She's standing right here behind me.
Thanks, Goodness says. I feel so inspired.
Inspired enough to start your turn?
Is it my turn?
I don't know. Calypso, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's all I've got.
Okay. Gimna, you're up.
Alright, let's So I think the very first thing I'm going to do is rage.
Okay.
Let me
And
mark
just so you
that
guys
off
know, I have
here.
to step out for 1 minute to put my baby in his bed.
So Gimna kind of just sighs and then pulls her flail off of her back and just immediately starts to just like hunker down and like tense all her muscles. Just her like all her skin flushes red and she's just like ready to fight now.
All right. What's your effect for your rage this time?
Oh right, good call. I forgot about that. Let's see. So I've got to
After the
roll...
octopuses last time, it's a little hard to forget.
Yeah, magic erupts when you use your rage and enter rage wild surge table under the wild surge table. Oh, okay. So I've got to roll a d8. Let's do that real fast. 1d8. 3. 3 is you conjure 1d4 intangible spirits that look like floomps. No, it's the floomps one again! What the hell? We did 3 last time too. Damn it. Okay, well anyway, they're cool. So bring out the floomps. Let me roll for how many? 1d4. There's 2 of them.
Okay. Like, where about?
In unoccupied spaces within 30 feet of you. It
Alright,
doesn't
where
say
do you
whether I
want
get to choose those, so I'll let it be up to you if I get to choose.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, well, let's see. Hold on. At the end, the creature must. Each spirit immediately flies 30 feet in a random direction. Okay, so I'm just gonna have them be out like right here and right here, just out in front of me.
Okay.
And then, how do we determine random direction? Just do like a D.
Roll a d8.
Okay.
1 is directly north, 3 would be directly east.
Okay, so that would be like 10 o'clock.
7 would be directly west.
Directly. Oh, right. Okay.
So that's the first one. What's the second one?
8. 1. So north and west. So
Alright.
this one I get. Oh, nice, perfect. Goes west, and then this one goes north.
30 feet, you said?
Yep.
Alright.
And
So
then
this one.
at the end of your turn, all spirits explode, and each creature within 5 feet of one or more of them must succeed on a dexterity saving throw. Okay, and then then this one goes 30 feet this way.
Alright.
Ah, damn. It's not far enough. Okay. Well, I don't think anything's going to happen from that, but anyway, so I rage, and then she takes her flail, and she's immediately going to run up to him. Do I have enough movement? Let's see, I have...
Her, actually.
Oh, her, sorry. 25 feet. Damn. And where's the measuring tool? So 25 feet is only like right there. Jeez. And if I double it, I can only get right there.
You would also be right by your own flume.
Yeah, I know.
And
Yeah,
it's
I
almost
got-
like it's a bad rage effect.
I guess I'm gonna... Oh, wait, I have to take damage this turn, don't I?
Wait, what? You have to take damage this
To
turn.
maintain rage.
Yeah, you well, you have to melee attack or
Has to be
Take
melee?
damage by the start of your next turn. You have to either deal damage or take damage by the start of your next turn.
Can it be range damage or only...
Any kind of damage.
Turn ends, or you haven't attacked a hostile creature. Okay. Alright, well
Yeah.
then in that case, I'm going to do the 25 movement.
Okay.
So 5, 10, 15, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And then I'm going to throw... Pretty sure I have a javelin. Oh, I have a short bow. Perfect. How many arrows do I have? 20. Nice. Okay. So I am going to fire an arrow.
Okay.
And that
Go
is
ahead.
going to be a +5. D20. And 11.
That misses, unfortunately.
Damn. Okay. Rage
However-
doesn't say anything about me having to hit in order to maintain it. Just says I have to attack a hostile creature.
Does it?
Luckily. Yeah, it says Your rage ends early if you are knocked unconscious, or if your turn ends and you haven't attacked a hostile creature since your last turn, or taken damage since then.
All
So
right.
that should still count as an attack, right? It doesn't say anything about it having to hit.
Good point. All right. So, although you missed your target, you do hit the floop in front of you, and it explodes into. How does it explode again?
It just explodes into like a puff of mist. Just poof, like magical, little magic explosion.
Yeah, it makes a rather spectacular magical explosion, as does the other floop over the crowd, and the crowd makes some cheering noises at the cool display you suddenly made. and the Warforged across the stage says, "It's going to take more than that to take the star of the show away from Narsika."
Don't you worry, honey. And then she pats her flail.
Does
She
the
seems
crowd
to be referring to herself when she said the name Narsika.
does the crowd take any damage?
What?
There's an explosion by the crowd. Did they take any damage?
They're a little lower. They don't take any damage. So that eliminates the floops.
That's it for my turn.
I gotta say that's a very disappointing rage effect.
Yeah, but there's a bunch more. We just got unlucky. We got the same one twice. And last time one of them actually hit one of them, didn't it?
Yeah, didn't it also hit one of your teammates or both of them?
Yeah, they're kind of weak, so it's not that big a deal.
Anyway, you said that's the end of your turn.
Yeah.
All right, Wednesday, you're up.
What's this stage made out of?
Mahogany.
Oh, good. I'm gonna cast. Let's see. I need a ruler. Right, now I gotta move. Move right about here. And I'm gonna cast create barn fire right on top of that lady.
Okay.
A whole barn appears on top of her and lights on fire.
And from beneath it, they see ruby slippers.
Do you make any kind of roll for that, or do you just do it?
If she's in it, she's gotta make a dexterity save of 12.
Okay. My pen is dying. There we go. Alright. So, dexterity save of 12. That is a fail. So what happens upon failure?
1d8 fire damage.
Okay. Go ahead, roll damage.
No, that's not it. Sorry, I messed up the roll.
Do / roll 1d8. Yeah, like that. Alright. So, that, does that make a fire that remains on the ground?
Yep.
Okay. So, a bonfire just suddenly erupts underneath Narsika's feet, and you hear some pain noises as she takes a little damage, but she seems unscathed in the sense of, like, she's not gravely wounded from the fire. She still took damage, though, for sure. She's gonna just step outside of the fire. I'm gonna draw fire here.
It also says that.
Okay.
Oh, the bonfire spell. Just so you know, that's a concentration spell. I've noticed that when I was looking at it last time, Rainbow. So you can't do anything else. Yeah, in order to keep the bonfire active, you have to concentrate on it.
Alright, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna concentrate on it in my turn.
Okay. So the stage does not catch on fire. And you're saying that's the end of your turn?
Yep.
Alright, does it say how large the bonfire is? Just like a 5 square foot area?
Let's see. The magic bonfire fills a 5-foot cube. Any creature in the bonfire space when you cast the spell must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d8 fire damage. Creature must also make the saving throw when it moves into the bonfire space. Bonfire ignites flammable objects in its area, blah blah blah.
Alright. So, Narsika has just gone ahead and stepped forward out of the fire. She is still taking the damage, though.
Okay.
Alright. Speaking of, it's just as good, because it is her turn anyway. So, she is going to... First, she's going to start levitating off the ground. She starts to float 10 feet off the ground.
Uh-oh.
Alright. So right now she's just kind of floating up there. And she will follow that up and cast some sort of lightning spell at you. Gimna.
Uh-oh.
Now, Gimna, what kind of armor are you wearing?
What kind?
Yes. Are you wearing metallic armor?
I think so. You know what? I'm not wearing any, formal armor, it looks like.
Okay.
Yeah, I have nothing equipped that would count as armor. So I picture her from her portrait wearing that medal, but she's not yet. I haven't bought anything.
Gotcha. Your flail is quite metallic though, right?
Correct.
Alright. It is rather large. Yeah, so as you're holding up your flail, you are holding it in your hand, correct?
Yes.
Alright. So because of that...
actually, no. The last thing I had out was the bow.
Okay.
And remember, I patted the flail on my side when she taunted me.
Alright, good point. So, she's just gonna roll and see if she hits. She misses. So, she zaps the ground right beside to your left.
Hey! Watch it!
And then she is going to...
You said it was electrical
summon...
energy?
Yes.
Okay, so giving the yells like, "You're frizzing up my hair!" As they hurt, like, bits of her hair stand outwards because of the static.
That's the spirit. Get it. Don't take any shit.
She responds, "I must say, maybe that would be a better look for you, darling."
Give him the growls.
And she is going to summon 3 cosmic goblins onto the stage. So let me grab this over here. Oops, that's the drawing tool. So, it's 1. I get another one here. It's 2.
How big are the squares? 5 feet? Is that
Yes,
right?
this is normal size. So, she summons 3 cosmic goblins in front of her down on the ground as she floats up there. You see a sort of 3 sort of piles of mist start to draw forth out of seemingly nowhere, and they create these forms of 3 goblin-shaped cosmic figures again.
Oh shit.
Quite familiar, actually. Just let me take notes here. Alright, and they will get turns here. 2, a 3. Alrighty. So, that will end Narsika's turn. First up is the turn of the goblin right in front. This goblin is going to move forward to...
Come at me, goblin!
So 1, 2, 3. And is going to attempt to slice you with a cosmic scimitar.
You gonna poke me with that little stick? You think that's gonna help?
Certainly gonna try. Let's see here. Okay. So, roll to hit. That is a 12 to hit.
Misses.
Alright. It quite unceremoniously just kind of misses. Not particularly a spectacular miss, not a huge fail. Just whiffed. The audience does not seem pleased about this. Alright, so that's that goblin's turn. Up next is the southernmost goblin. This goblin is going to start heading towards Wednesday. 4, 5, 6. So it's reached right in front of you, Wednesday. And this goblin is going to take out a cosmic short bow and take aim and fire right at you, Wednesday.
From 5 feet away.
Okay, he can't reach, but then he does that.
Oh, you okay?
Yeah.
So that's going to roll to hit. That is a 13 to hit.
I have 15 armor.
Okay. So it just barely nicks your shoulder, Wednesday. The arrow that is shot. It doesn't do any damage, though.
Glances off.
Well, it would if you had any material to have something bounce off of. You're kind of not very solid. Alright, up next is the northernmost goblin. This goblin is going to move down a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to stop right there. It's going to take aim at Calypso with the short bow. That is a 21 to hit.
Y'all are so dumb.
Yeah, that hits. Roll damage.
Alright. Damage on that.
Give him the yawns. Sarcastically.
That does 6 damage to you, Calypso. So the goblin takes aim, and unlike its brethren, manages to hit the shot, and hits you with an arrow that pierces right through your upper arm.
Ow, you little pipsqueak! I will devour your soul!
Gimna suddenly does no longer look bored and looks back. She's like, "Right on, Calypso!"
The goblin that took the shot seems quite proud of itself and poses dramatically, and the crowd seems to love it. Alright, that will end its turn. Calypso, you're up.
I am going to cast Dissonant Whispers on the Warforged.
Her name is Narsika.
Narsika, yeah. And you whisper a discordant melody that only a creature of your choice and range can hear, racking it with terrible pain. I will stab you 50 fucking times! Eat your heart out right before your eyes! I'll eat your eyes over easy! Eat it! Eat it!
Roll 1d20 plus.
So, yeah.
That is 16.
Oh, give me a break. She saves everything.
Hey, these are not weighted dice, I promise.
Then,
Weighted digital dice.
Gosh. Sure they are. I don't even have any
Well,
Bardic
on a
Inspiration
successful
left I can
save,
cast.
hang on. On a successful save, the target takes half as much damage and doesn't need to.
Oh yeah, that's true. I almost walked away from that entirely. Let's see. So 3d6. So I still need to roll those. So 5.
Alright. She takes 5 psychic damage. She seems to wince at the dissonant whispers, but she doesn't seem too phased.
All right. Check actions. Is there anything else I can do?
Coincidentally,
I am
by the
going
way,
to.
you have spent the slot for that, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah, that was actually my last magic slot, you prick. Thank you. All right, so then
She is 55 feet away laterally, but she's also 10 feet in the air. That is outside your range.
Oh, then I couldn't have cast that to begin with. Can we take that back?
Yes, we will retract that.
All right. So
Unless you want to move forward and have done that, I would allow that.
No, I didn't. I didn't realize that was the case. So then, instead, I am going to step directly behind Wednesday, and I'm going to cast illusion. And Wednesday's like 3 feet tall, right?
No.
How
don't
tall is
think so.
Wednesday?
Average human height, isn't she?
Let's see if it's set on your page here.
I didn't make the slime people, so I don't know.
Yeah, fairly average height.
Okay. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna create. Let's see, muddy footprints. It must be no larger. It can't move. Okay, never mind. I was gonna create an illusion, but I can't. All right. Then I'm just gonna cast a vicious mockery. Then on the little guy right in front of Wednesday.
Okay. Does wisdom saving throw of 14.
Yep, and I'm just gonna say, you suck with that bow. You can't have to hit the broad side of a barn.
That is a failed saving throw.
Excellent. Okay, so roll 1d4 damage, and he has disadvantage on his next shot. Okay, so he takes 1 damage. That was significant, but hey, he still has to roll disadvantage. I still achieved something.
Yes, so this goblin does not appear too harmed by your vicious mockery at it, but it does seem quite down on itself because it did fail to hit a short bow on an opponent literally 10 feet in front of him. All right, anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. All right.
Alright.
you're up.
Imna is going to... damn it, I'm still not close enough.
Smash up that little guy in front of you. He's gonna cause you problems.
Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna pummel on this guy. So she's gonna pull out her flail. She's gonna put the bow away with her and pull out the flail with her free action, and then take a swing. So let's see, that's a +6 with the flail. Wait,
All right.
why did I do +5 on the? Oh, hold on a second.
Okay.
I think I might have fucked up.
Oops.
I don't have a bow. I was looking at the wrong character sheet.
Oh my god.
Let's see, what do I have? A javelin. So we'll pretend I threw a javelin, okay? Sorry.
That's
Okay,
fine.
so I pull out my flail and go ahead and swing. I noticed that the roll modifier was different. I was like, wait a minute, what? And then I started looking for the bow to be like, is it different? And I couldn't find the bow.
See, this is what happens when you assume you have a bow. Make an ass out of you and me.
Wah wah. Alright, so that's +6, so that's 22.
Alright, that definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay, so I go ahead and swing right against his head for 1d8 + 4. 1d8 + 4, so 5 damage. So bonk, right upside the head.
Alright, so, despite your quite mediocre swing at the head, it does take quite a bit of hurt from that swing, and you see its head, like, just swing over, like, in reaction to the hit, just way over to the side, like, it seems dazed from the hit, but it does not seem, like,
Nice.
doesn't seem defeated.
Okay,
Alright,
and that's it for my turn.
okay. Wednesday, you're up.
Alright, I'm going to use my spell slot.
Well, you're still concentrating on your bonfire.
Yeah, I meant to say that ended. I'm not going to concentrate on that anymore.
Okay.
I am going to cast Fog of Cloud, but I'm not going to cast it normally. I'm going to smoke my cigar really heavily and blow the smoke out, and that's how it's going to cast. That's going to be cast right here.
Alright.
Oh, that'd be such a cool visual.
What's the range on this?
20 feet round radius.
Okay. Let me get
It says 20-foot radius spear.
20-foot radius sphere. Okay. Could you tell me the center point of it again?
Oh, right here.
Alright. It's right there. So it's a 20-foot radius, you said?
Yep.
Alright. So that would be about that. Does that seem correct?
Would it be 20 foot up, 20 foot down, or am I mistaken?
20-foot radius would be here. So that'd be 40 feet in diameter.
Ah, okay. Alright, let me try this again. It's a little tough to draw this. Let's see. Okay. Does this seem correct?
Yeah, that seems good.
Okay. So this is fog that obscures vision?
Yep.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna. How far can I move? Where's it at?
You have 30-foot walking speed.
Okay. I'm gonna walk here, and then here, and end my turn.
Okay. Let me just read up on fog cloud a bit here. Create a 20-foot radius sphere of fog centered on a point within range. The sphere spreads around corners and its area is heavily obscured. It lasts for the duration or until a wind of moderate or greater speed disperses it. Okay. This is also concentration, just so you know.
Yeah, I'm concentrating on it.
Okay. Alright. So, up next is Narsika's turn. Narsika is confused by this fog cloud as she floats away from it, over towards her crowd. She floats over here, and she faces the crowd and appeals to the crowd, doing some sort of jig in the air. Alright, nothing of note happens. Alright, up next is this goblin's turn. Right here. And this goblin is going to take another swing at Gibna.
Oh no, I'm shaking in my boots.
I would imagine he'd have to be at a disadvantage.
I was
What?
wondering that too, but yeah, he'd be. I'm trying to decide whether he would or not, but she's out standing in the clear. He's the one obscured by fog, so it might be that he can see her, but she can't see him.
Yeah, plus she hasn't moved. In any case, it's only a 14. You have an armor class of 16, correct?
Yeah, so you miss anyway.
So, yet again, this goblin unceremoniously misses. On the bright side, the crowd didn't get to see it.
The crowd's just confused.
What was that? Alright, up next is the goblin closest to Calypso. This goblin is going to charge forward towards Calypso, and is going to swing at Calypso with
Don't you do that!
Oh, he's doing it. That is a natural 20.
Oh, son of a bitch. How do I get the high rolls?
Alright. Chev, what's the roll on critical hits again?
Double damage, I thought.
Yeah, you double the damage dice. So the dice that not the pluses that you add, but you double the dice that you roll.
So I roll double the amount of dice?
Yes.
Okay.
I used to think
Alright.
you just calculated it all and then doubled it, but it's just the dice you double.
Okay. That is 12 damage to Calypso.
Ow, what the Gosh! That hurt!
Oh, you know what? It had disadvantage.
Why would it have, oh, that's right! Due to me. Okay, so you have to roll his roll hit again.
Alright, that is a 12 to hit then.
I have armor class of 13. You
All right.
missed.
Although emboldened by the cheers of the crowd, it unfortunately misses what was almost a clean cut right at your neck.
Gosh.
And that will end this goblin's turn. Up next is the goblin close to the middle of the fog. This goblin is confused by the sudden fog, and it's going to attempt to leave the fog this way. So, 1, 2, 3. It stumbles out of the fog and finds itself right next to you, Gimna. Having seen that it's right next to you, it's going to attempt to take a hit at you.
Alright, hurry up now.
That is a 15 to hit.
Misses.
It's a fitting sound effect if it were to miss.
What?
The sound effect you made it sound like a hit.
It was a clinking sound. That wasn't a hit. That was a deflection.
That was the sound of a hit.
Okay. Anyway, it unfortunately misses you with the Cosmic Scimitar. Well, unfortunately for him. Fortunately for you. You might be getting unimpressed at the goblin's performance.
I might be what? Sorry?
Yeah, you're cutting in and out, dude.
You might be getting quite disappointed with their performances at this point.
The goblins?
Yes.
Okay.
Like you're quite tired of. Their
yeah.
shit. They're not really
Yeah,
doing anything.
I've been voicing that. Sorry, I didn't know what you were talking about.
I don't know if maybe I was unclear because I kept cutting in and out. Am I fine now? I don't know why this would be happening.
You're fine. Your mouth was far away from the mic.
It was not, I assure you. I moved it 1 millimeter.
Oh, well, it sounds.
It wasn't
like
cutting out.
Yeah,
It
you
wasn't
sound
cutting
way
out on
better
my
now.
end.
Anyway, Calypso, you're up.
Great. So after this close shave, I am going to turn on this goblin who's attacked me, and I'm gonna stab him with my dagger.
Okay. Roll for damage. Or roll to hit, rather.
$15 plus 4.
Alright, that hits. Roll damage.
Okay, so it's 1d4 plus 2. So 5 damage.
Okay. If it were to have an ear, you would have carved it clean off the side of its head. Instead, just what appears to be an ear shape on the side of its head just disperses into mist.
Awesome. And so then I'm gonna take my other weapon. I'm gonna use 2-weapon fighting and use a bonus action to swing with my other dagger.
Okay.
14 plus 4.
That hits. Go ahead, roll damage. Try to do /roll 1d4 plus the number you're adding to it.
This one doesn't get the modifier because it's a bonus action. Unless you have 2-weapon fighting, you only add your modifier to the first one.
Okay,
So-
I'm just letting you know for future reference how to add your modifiers to your rolls.
So it's plus the number with no spaces?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, so that is 2 more damage, you said?
Uh-huh.
Alright. You carve the other ear shape clean off the side of the head.
All right. And then I think that's it because I can't get out of his reach without triggering an attack of opportunity. So yeah, I just have to stay there.
Okay. Gimna, you're up.
Alright. So, this is the dude I've been wailing on already, right?
Yes. It is now obscured by fog, though.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna attack him again, but I'm gonna do it recklessly.
Okay.
And that should counteract, right? Like, it would be a disadvantage, but reckless gives me advantage, so it should just be normal.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, that's a 14 plus 6 with the flail.
Okay, that hits.
Okay.
Roll damage.
And the damage is 1d8 plus 4 bludgeoning. 5.
Okay. So, as you swing right-wise into the fog, you manage to hear a loud thunk, and you see a puff of differently colored fog just shoot out of the side of the fog, outside the fog towards the
Yes.
audience. This goblin is Dunzo. All right. I think.
That's it for my turn.
All right. I believe you still have a bonus action. Are you sure?
The only bonus action I can take is 2-weapon fighting.
Okay. Just
There's a
making
guy
sure.
below you.
No, bonus action is not an attack action. Things
Oh.
have to specifically say that they use a bonus action. The only
Alright.
only bonus actions I have right now as a level 3 barbarian are 2-weapon fighting and rage. That's it.
What's Tilo fighting do?
If I attacked with a smaller weapon, I could have attacked with the second weapon.
Oh.
I didn't. I used a 2-handed flail.
All right. So that's the end of your turn.
Uh-huh.
All right. Wednesday, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna stop concentrating on the fog.
Okay. The fog disperses.
I'm gonna cast Ice Knife on Narco.
Narsica.
I like
Narco.
Narco.
Narc.
I like Narco too.
She doesn't have narcolepsy. She just narcissistic.
Maybe she's just got a thing for drugs.
I love that she's so evil. She just took on the name narcissist.
You don't know. So that is a 19 to hit.
Yep.
All right. Let me check my notes. Yep, that hits. Go ahead, roll damage.
Did she tell us her name?
Huh?
Did she tell us her name?
Yeah, it's Narsica. I told you. I
Oh,
told you.
good. She told us. Okay. Well, I'm not.
Wait, hang on. What's the range on Ice Knife? That's 60 feet?
Yep.
All right. So
She's
she's
probably
over
too far
there,
away.
plus she is 10 feet in the air. That is in range, though.
Alright.
So that is 7 damage.
Yeah, and as it stabs her, I'm gonna say, "Take that, Narco!" I'm gonna yell that.
All right. All right. So as you say that, she seems a little hurt. Wow, you can't even bother to remember my name, darling. That hurts more than this knife. All right, and with that is Narsica's turn again. So she is going to continue to appeal to the crowd. She sings a little poem to the crowd. Not a full song, just a little. She rolled a natural 1. She seems to have uncharacteristically embarrassed herself, and the audience actually boos at her. Actually,
They
she seems to take it quite personally.
they also laugh at her.
And call her Narco.
Yeah. In a defense, being a little defensive, she turns around and shoots out another spark at you, Gimna.
Okay.
You are holding your flail now.
Yes.
Alright, let me see here.
Can she reach Gimna from where she's at with that spark?
Yeah, that's a long
Yes.
ways.
Yeah, she can.
Oh, yeah, only 35 feet.
I guess it just looks long because it's diagonal.
Yeah. She misses.
Nice.
With her other hand, she's gonna shoot out another spark at you.
Using her left hand, Gimna puts that left hand up against the side, like her thumb up against the side of her head, and starts flapping her fingers around. And she goes,
She rolled the
Oh
natural 1.
shit!
"Well, damn it!"
Alright, let's see the damage here. Alrighty, so
I do have a small gameplay question. If I was in a fog and I was to run away from an NPC, would that trigger
Not
Attack.
the attack.
yeah,
of
would it?
opportunity, it would not.
Okay.
Okay, so Gimna, you take 10 lightning damage. Additionally, you find yourself stricken with paralysis.
Oh, what the fuck?
Calypso, looking at Gimna's fiery red curls, says, "She was right. You do look good with the perm."
And I can't say anything because I'm paralyzed, right?
Yeah.
Or wait, what are the effects of paralysis?
You are part of it is being incapacitated. Are you looking it up?
I am, but keep going. It's fine.
Well, let me look this up. Paralysis.
Well, it's not important. That's why I was.
Excuse me, D&D Beyond. I asked for paralysis. There it is. All right, paralyzed creature is incapacitated, meaning you can't take actions or reactions, and you can't move or speak explicitly.
Okay.
So yes, you cannot speak.
Damn it.
All right.
Oh.
And with that ends Narsika's turn. Up next is the goblin right in front of Narsika, or right in front of Calypso, up in her face. And this is going to take another swing at you.
You better not.
He's
You
gonna.
better not.
Unfortunately, rolled only a 10. Quite unceremoniously.
Unfortunately for who?
Unfortunately for it. Because, I mean, it's on stage. It's a little embarrassing.
I'm thinking
So,
like a hat.
Calypso's gonna say, "You really ought to think a different life path for yourself."
Makes a weird echoey gnarling sound at you as it digs as it yanks its scimitar out of the mahogany ground.
Well, it's not my fault. You're a bad shot.
All right, up next is the goblin facing Gimna. All right, so
Which has advantage on melee hits.
any attack that hits the creature paralyzed is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet of the creature.
Oh yeah. Even worse.
Roll 1d20 plus 4. It's gonna try to swing at you with a scimitar, Gimna, and that is going to be 21 to hit.
That hits.
So that is going to be how much damage? Let's see. It's going to be 2d6 plus. That will be 12 damage.
I have 1 hit point left.
Oh my god. Just hanging in there. Alright, and that's going to end this goblin's turn. Calypso, you're up. You notice that Gimna seems to be bleeding quite profusely. Calypso?
Hello?
We can't hear you, Calypso.
You lost him.
Rolling 1-6.
He's having a stroke.
Oh my god. I mean, if anyone would be Gimna right now.
It did that thing again. I hate
Yeah.
that it does that. It's really annoying. So yeah, when I type 1 sec, it's probably because I have to get out. I was gonna say, okay, I'm gonna stab this little son of a bitch right between the eyes with my dagger.
Alright. Just meanwhile, Gimna is just bleeding profusely.
It's okay.
She'll be fine.
do
She
the-
can walk it off.
Hey, she'd do the same for me.
You know what? Fair.
Okay. 6 plus 4, does that hit?
It does not hit.
All right, let's do that again. 11 plus 4, does that hit?
Chev, what happens if AC matches the... Does that hit?
It's a hit, I think.
Yes. That hits.
All right. So D4. 3 damage.
Okay. Let me see here. Yep. Describe how you kill this goblin.
Okay, so at this point, I'm looking over at Gimna, who's in rough shape, and I just stab this guy like right through one of the missing ears, and drive the blade through his head to the other side. So it goes in one ear and out the other.
As you make this motion, the head dissipates, allowing your blade to swipe right through, and then the rest of the body dissipates as it starts to drop down.
Okay, so then I'm gonna rush and let me count. How do I do the arrow so I can measure distance?
So on your toolbar on the left, it is the middle option. It looks like a rule in a circle.
Okay, snap to center, snap to corner, no snapping. How do I do that?
Just do
Snap
the
to
center
is
one.
fine.
Snap to center.
Yeah,
Okay.
do that.
It snaps to the center of the square you click in.
Okay, so no, I want to do this. Oh, I see. 15 feet plus 15 feet. All right, so I'm gonna move. If I'm diagonal to her, am I still adjacent to her? By game rules.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna move to this. I can't click my guy right now. Oh, because I don't have the selector selected.
So you're making this
So-
motion?
Yep, move right there, and can I administer? Does it take an action to administer potion?
Yes.
I thought that was a bonus action.
Administer a
Oh, I've used
potion?
my bonus
no, that
action
would be
too.
an action.
Okay.
Okay,
Why
so
would,
then
why would
I'm
it use
just-
your bonus action?
Oh. That doesn't seem like
No,
a bonus action thing to do.
PJ said it would use his bonus action too.
Okay, well then if I can't administer, I move right here at least to offer the goblin a different target.
Okay. Do you do anything else?
That's all I can do. Except for to sneer at the goblin, that doesn't require anything. That's a free action.
I haven't seen you move at all. You just stay in the same spot.
Go ahead and roll intimidation.
Oh, awesome. Can I, let's see. Yeah, that wasn't very intimidating.
Yeah, nothing of note happens to your sneer.
Alright, okay, did he move?
Yeah, I did.
I gotta restart roll 20.
Yeah, and Wednesday moves a bit too, I think. I think Wednesday. Everything okay, Wednesday?
Yeah, just that, I was seeing if I could move it, but it wasn't showing on my picture, so I had to restart the thing.
Well, it's not your
Can we
turn.
do a test
Like-
move? Oh, I was doing a test move to see if I could move.
Oh.
Because he said he was moving, I didn't see him move.
Oh, gotcha. In any case, Calypso, it's at the end of your turn.
Yes.
Okay. Gimna's turn. Unfortunately, Gimna, you are paralyzed. Unless
Yeah.
you somehow have something you can do while you're paralyzed. I
No,
don't think
you're
you-
incapacitated when you're paralyzed, which means I can't even take any actions or reactions.
If I was to heal him, would that take him out of paralysis, or is he paralyzed until something else happens?
The latter.
Oh, okay. Is there like a potion that you have to use to
Yeah,
keep
the
it,
paralysis effect has nothing to do with my health. I just also happen to have low health.
Yes.
Uh,
Literally one health.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So, Wednesday, you're up.
Do I see anything on the stage that's like 5 pounds?
Oh, great.
Make a perception check.
Perception. Perception. That's 0, alright.
So, you're looking around the stage. The stage is looking kind of barren, aside from like a slightly scorched mark where you put the bonfire earlier. You do see along the walls, or more rather around the ceiling, you see what appears to be like special orbs. These orbs don't seem to be the seeing kind, like the ones that you've seen prior, but they seem to be emitting light.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Catapult on the closest one to her and have it fly right at her.
All right, there is one of these orbs on the ceiling, right over here, where I'm pointing.
Alright, I'm gonna move up just so that, oops. I'm gonna move up so there's like, I have range.
Okay. All right. Is there any sort of roll made?
She needs to make a Dex save of 12.
Okay.
You'd think if for something as precise as a catapult, you'd actually have to you'd roll to hit. They wouldn't roll to save, but go figure, right?
Yeah. And you know what? I think. Yeah, I'm gonna give you advantage. That's pretty clever. All right, that is a 15. Let me check my notes. Oh wait, that's a save compared to what?
It's supposed to be
12.
12. All right. So she sees you step forward, or as she floats up in the air, and she seems to take a sassy pose as she sees it happen. But suddenly, one of these orbs on the ceiling juts down and slams right into her. And with a yelp, she falls down onto the ground prone.
Oh, so it did hit her?
Yes.
Okay.
How did
and
it
then
hit her if she rolled? I'm confused.
I wanted to give you advantage, and because it was a saving throw, it would have been the lesser one of these. So basically, she had disadvantage.
Ah,
Oh.
Because that was pretty clever, and she totally didn't see it coming. Probably because it was from behind her.
Gotcha. Okay.
Alright, so what's the damage?
17.
Alright, 17 damage. Alright. She falls with a loud clanking thud on the ground, and she's now prone.
I'm gonna smoke my cigar and go, take that, narco.
Where's the... Find this here. There we go. Alright. Actually, falling itself causes damage, doesn't it?
yeah. A 10-foot drop would hurt. I've dropped 10 feet. It hurt.
1d6 of points of bludgeoning damage for 10 feet fallen. Alright. She takes 6 more damage.
Wow. Significant.
And on top of that, she's prone.
And she's embarrassed.
Yes, quite. So it is now her turn. She uses half her movement to become unprone. She seems a little dazed and surprised by what just happened. When she gets her bearings back, she looks right at you, Wednesday, and she seems quite unhappy that you're ruining her performance. So she is going to cast another spark at you. Let me see here. That is a 16. That hits.
Alright.
And as let's see. Oof.
What kind of damage is this?
This is you take 10 lightning damage. Just to note, you are not paralyzed.
I took the damage.
Okay. Just to be more Gimna, you got paralyzed because she rolled 20 when she rolled the casting.
Oh, okay.
Just in case you're wondering, like, wait, how come she didn't get paralyzed?
Oh, I figured it was an ability that was like the added effect was on cooldown or something. I don't know.
Just want to be a little transparent so you didn't call foul play.
Oh, it's fine.
Alright, and she's going to roll again to attempt to spark you, because you really made a fool out of her. That is a
Me?
5, that fails. No, at Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
And she is going she's going to levitate herself back up into the air 10 feet. So that ends her turn. And we got the goblin staring right down at you, Gibna, on the floor.
Yay.
Is going to roll to hit. That is a 17. That is automatically critical hit.
Yeah, I was just gonna say it's automatically a crit, so.
Although, your paralysis did wear off at the end of Narsika's turn. But you're still...
Oh, it did.
Oh, it did?
Yeah, but it
That's
still
awesome.
did hit. And you're still on 1 health.
You haven't rolled damage yet.
Yeah. 6. That is 5 damage.
Okay, so I am now unconscious and rolling death save throws.
Okay. The goblin seems quite proud of itself as the audience cheers for this one lone goblin that stands among its brethren. Alright, Calypso, you're up.
All right, this is infuriating. He's trying to slay my hero, so I go after him with my daggers as well.
Okay.
So let's see, 2 that misses, 20. Okay, so I'm going to like swing at his liver, freaking prison style, like hooks. So let's see, 2d4.
So your first one failed, but your second one.
Yep. Second one was a crit, so I rolled double the amount of dice. That results in a total of 4.
Okay. You stab this goblin right in, at least where the liver would be, and it gnarls at the sharp stab. Do you take any other actions?
I can't. Those were both of my that was my action and a bonus action.
All right.
He's still standing there. I thought I'd kill him, but she's been missing a lot. So, what do you do?
Just to be clear, this is the first attack that succeeded on this goblin.
Oh, I thought that Gimna had smashed him up pretty good.
No, that was one of the 2 that already got defeated.
Yeah.
Oh,
Remember I blasted his
gotcha.
ass out the side of the fog cloud.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Well,
This
all
goblin
right.
seems to be much brighter than the other ones, apparently.
Oh, whatever. He's just lucky.
Yeah, he is lucky.
Luck is a part of
Probably.
every victory.
He's a little son of a bitch that hit me in the arm too.
In any case, Gimna, it's your turn. Go ahead and roll your death save.
Alright, let's see. And that's a save.
Okay. Go ahead and make the mark.
Yeah, hold on. I've never done this before. There we go. Okay.
You mean you've never dared attempt to kill a player?
What?
I'm poking fun that no one was rolling death saves in Echoverse.
Oh, I meant I've never rolled death saves myself.
Oh.
Mirama rolled death saves in Echoverse.
Oh, she did?
The
I
Battle of the Yeti.
Oh, yeah, that's
you're
right.
That was our finest combat experience in the whole Echoverse.
That was a really good fight, but we were getting sidetracked.
And don't forget about the tree.
Oh yeah, that happened.
Yep. All right.
Speaking of slimes, Wednesday, you're up.
Alright. Let's see.
We weren't speaking of slimes.
Well,
Wednesday.
no, I was saying that because what was
I'm gonna cast Infestation on her.
on who?
On the person I've been calling Narco.
Okay.
She's made of metal.
I'm gonna give you a chance to reconsider. Your friend is
Please
dying.
do not bother her.
Well, I can't really do anything about it. You tell me I can, or
There's an enemy right on top of.
okay, I'll run over
But a
here
little
and
bit of
cast
help
it
here
right
would be
on
welcome.
Infestation on the goblin right here.
All right, you walk right up to the goblin to do this.
Yep.
Okay. So what kind of roll is that? Is that a saving throw?
Concentration, no. Con 12.
Saving throw.
Okay. That is a natural 1.
That's a D6. Yeah, D6. Do I roll 2D6?
No, unfortunately, there's no crits with saving throw spells.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I don't think that the one matters on a saving throw. I mean, other than the fact that it failed.
All right. Describe how the infestation kills this goblin.
It forms like a huge cloud around him and then just starts eating him alive until there's nothing left.
Like little
All right.
piranhas.
And this happens very quickly, as soon as cloud of what bug?
It's fleas.
All right, as soon as this cloud of fleas is conjured right above it, this cloud falls on top of it, and it almost immediately disperses into a cloud of smoke as these fleas bite into it.
I'm gonna turn and look at the middle lady and say, "Narco, your friend's dead." And that ends my turn.
All right. So, it is now Narsika's turn, and Narsika responds, "You know, there is more where that came from," and she motions to the audience, and the audience has a reaction. The audience does indeed have a reaction and gives a mild cheer of applause. And while the audience is cheering, Narsika attempts to flatter the crowd, saying, "You all would love to join this fight, wouldn't you?" 20. The audience seems to love this this congratulation of the crowd that's done literally nothing this whole time. And in the excitement, one crowd member throws a potion towards Narsika, and she catches it and drinks it.
Uh-oh.
Narsika heals 5 health. Alright. And she's going to, after consuming this potion, turn back over to you, Wednesday, and shoot another spark at you. Because you in particular are on her bad side.
Yeah.
That is a 19. That does succeed.
Okay.
At least it ain't a crit.
That is 7 damage.
All right.
Okay, and that will end Narsika's turn, as she continues to float 10 feet off the ground. Alright, Calypso, you're up.
All right, Calypso's gonna address the crowd and say, "She sure looks funny when she's bouncing on her ass, doesn't she? Who wants to see us smash this tin can?"
Make a performance check.
All right. Oh shit! I always roll low at the critical times. That'd be 12. I have a pretty high performance modifier. I think it's plus 12. Or let me check.
You have plus 8 to performance.
Yep. So yeah, 12 total.
Alright, unfortunately, that not good enough to do much for you.
All right. So then, I'm gonna go ahead and administer potion of greater healing to Gimna. Get her
Okay.
back in the fight.
Go ahead and roll the healing.
All right. Let me read it. Make sure I do it right. Gain 4d4 plus 4 hit points. The potion's red liquid glimmers when agitated. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4 d4 plus 4. So that was good for 14.
Alright.
14 health?
Yep.
Nice.
Alright.
Okay,
Gimna, you
let's-
find yourself awake, back on the stage.
14. Healing. Okay. Okay. Oh, what happened?
Narco killed you.
You got your ass beat, and I helped you. And I shoved the empty potion bottle in her hand.
And then I look. Gina looks down at the potion bottle and looks back at Calypso, and she just says, "Thank you. Now let's finish this." And she turns around and she goes, flushes red again, almost like you can see like heat coming off of her, like like when the heat waves above a barbecue, like you can just see like heat lines coming off of her. She's so mad as she reactivates her rage. So that's my last rage.
Heat lions.
What?
It sounds like you're saying heat lions.
No,
Lions
heat
and heat.
lines.
I
A
know.
bunch of lions in heat emanate from Gimna.
Anyway, what's your effect for raging this time?
Let's see. It's 1d8, so let's do that first.
All right, let's see you get the octopi again.
Okay, it's a 5. That's different. It was a 3 last time. Hold on. I gotta find the table. Wild search 5. Plant life temporarily grows around you until your rage ends. Oh, we did this one too. Running from the dragon. The ground within 10 feet of you is difficult terrain. So yeah, so again, the plants and vines and weeds and stuff start growing out of the floor around me. And they maintain a 10-foot moving radius with me. So as I walk away, the vines die and shrivel away on the edge of the radius.
Alright. Unfortunately, this tangles up your friends.
Yeah, it's difficult terrain, so it's double your movement speed while you're next to me.
You mean half?
Well, yeah, it takes double your movement speed.
Okay. Alright. Is there anything else you do on your turn?
That was my rage, so how far is she? Let's see.
She is also 10 feet in the air.
I see, okay. I'm gonna run up to... I'm assuming I used half my movement to stand up.
You got up. You're fine.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna run to about right there, and I'm gonna chuck another javelin at her.
Okay, roll to hit.
So, the javelin... 1d20 plus 6. So, here, I'll try and start doing this. 1d20 plus 6. 23.
Alright, that hits. Roll damage.
Okay, and the damage for the javelin is 1d6 plus 4. Okay, 9.
Alright. Okay, so she takes 9 damage, and she's going to make a constitution saving of,
A constitution saving throw?
yeah,
Yeah,
see if she's
just
still
to-
floating.
Oh, I was about to say to
Oh,
avoid
okay.
falling out of the air. That makes
Gotcha.
sense.
Alright, she makes a constitution saving throw of... Here. 14.
I now have 2 javelins left on me.
Alright, she fails the constitution save. This
Nice.
javelin hits her right on the thigh, and she's shocked that she falls down yet again, and she takes damage from falling.
Gina just says, "Ha!"
She takes 3 damage bludgeoning, and she is prone on the ground again. All right. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. Wednesday, your turn.
Is any of the javelins left on the ground, or are they 5 pounds?
Oh my gosh.
How
The
heavy is the javelin?
one javelin would have hit her, and I don't know if it's stuck in her or went on the ground or what.
It went over into the crowd.
Okay, and then the other one would be over here somewhere, because that's where she was when I threw it the first time.
Yeah, it would have gone past her, and probably would have been around there-ish, yeah.
Alright. Is it
Which,
5 pounds?
by the way, a javelin weighs 2 pounds.
Oh, good. Alright, I'm gonna move over here so I can have enough cast. I'm gonna cast that javelin right at her with that catapult.
Okay.
Use my last spell slot.
Alright, dex save.
Oh, dex save of 12.
Alright.
Does she do that with disadvantage though?
I don't
No,
think...
he only gave you advantage the one time.
Oh, I was just asking because she's prone, isn't she?
Oh yeah, that's right. Although no, that gives you disadvantage because any projectile, if you shoot it at a prone target, you get disadvantage.
It says here, an attack roll against the creature has advantage if the attacker's 5 feet of the creature. Otherwise, the attack rolls has disadvantage. However, this is technically not an attack roll, so it's just normal.
It's the reasoning, and if this helps you make a decision, is because when someone is prone, they're harder to hit from far away.
Yeah, it's a smaller target. That's why you hit the third.
And that's why you have disadvantage from far away and advantage up close, because if they're at your feet prone, it's easy to hit them.
Alright.
This is a separate thing because it's just a saving throw, and she succeeded.
Okay. I'm just letting you know.
All right. So she manages to tuck and roll out of the way while on the ground. She's rolled over here.
What is arcane recovery? It says once per day you finish a short rest. Does that mean you have to do a short rest?
What?
Never mind. I thought maybe I just got the spell slots back, but I just read short rest.
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
He
Just
was looking
disregard
into
everything I was saying.
He was looking into something that would get him slots back.
Oh. Once per day when you finish a short rest, you can choose expended spell slots to recover out to a combined level of 2, and none of the slots can be 6th level or higher. So
Wait, what?
you can once per short rest, once a day. So when you have to be this, you can only do this during a short rest, and only once per day. You can recover 2 level 1 spell slots or 1 level 2 spell slot.
Yeah.
How do you do that?
During a short rest,
Oh.
which this
This
is not the
is
setting.
a special thing that he has. Being a
Oh,
wizard.
okay. I was like,
It's a
I didn't
wizard thing.
recover. Gotcha.
I'm gonna conjure up a new cigar and light it up and smoke it while we wait. That ends my time.
All right. It is now Narsiko's turn. She is going to stand back up. Let's see here. Here it is. She stands up back up, and she is going to face Gimna since she's the closest, and head over to her and try to whack at Gimna with the quarterstaff.
Oh no.
Let's see.
You're raging though. And does the fact that is the terrain still difficult around Gimna?
Yes, so she would have had to use double movements, which she got within 10 feet of me.
And so if she used 15, assuming she has 30, if she used 15 of that standing up, then she only has 7 left.
Yeah, so to get from here to here would cost. So it would be normally. Let's see, from there to there, excuse me. And these 2 feet, 10 feet blocks would be in my radius. So that means. Wait, let's see. Let me look at the table again. Wild Surge, where are you? There it is. 5, within 10 feet of you. Yeah, so it's a 10-foot radius.
Alright.
Okay, I didn't know if it was a 10-foot diameter or a 10-foot radius, but yeah, so those last 2 10 feet would have cost 20 feet to move to me, just so you know.
Yeah, so she's just right here then. So she attempts to charge at you and hit you with the quarterstaff, but she ends up just short. And surprise from the rough terrain. Instead, she's going to attempt to shoot you with a spark. Are you holding your flail right now?
No, I hit her with the javelin.
Okay. That would be a 13. That fails.
Nice.
She's going to whip around and attempt to hit Wednesday with.
Wait, so what's she hitting her with? Oh, the lightning?
Yes.
Gotcha.
This is its own roll. And that succeeds on Wednesday.
Alright.
That does 5 damage.
I'm still up. Just by 1 point.
Another 1 HP stand. Alright. That will end Narsiko's turn. Calypso, you're up.
Alright, so I'm going to address the crowd again. Another fall for the old tin can. We're going to smash her flat like a frying pan. Who wants to see this?
Make another performance check.
Alright. Damn it! You gotta be kidding me.
Wait, hold on. There we go.
So that is +8.
Yeah, +8, so a lot, but if the die keep on betraying me on this level, I'm not gonna get anywhere.
Yeah, by the way, go ahead and do /roll space 1d20 plus 8. I just want you to demonstrate adding modifiers.
All right, slash roll. Let's see. Slash roll space. Wait.
Like that.
Except without the period.
20
Yes.
plus 8.
Okay. That doesn't count. That's just, I just want to demonstrate to you. Yeah, you wish.
All right. Well, then I'm going to turn to narcolepsy and
Narcica.
yeah, Narcica. Yeah, someone's got me screwed up. And cast Dissonant Whispers on her. Wisdom save of 14. And just she can just hear my voice circling through her head. You fear me.
That is a 13. That fails.
All right. So 3d6, and she has to use all of her movement on her next turn. Let's see. Takes 3d6 psychic damage and must immediately use its reaction. Okay, if available to use as far as its speed allows away from you.
How far is she? She's within range. You're fine.
All right, 3d6 damage. So 10.
Okay. All right. So she grasps. Gemina, Chev, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm testing a Chrome extension.
Oh. So she grasps her head as these dissonant whispers attack her. Is that your turn?
Let's see. Has she run away yet? Or is she going to run away, or are you waiting for me to finish my turn before she runs away?
She runs on her turn.
No, she runs on... Oh, on her reaction. Yeah, you're right. Wait, isn't a reaction mid-turn?
Yeah, a reaction is between turns.
Yeah, so...
And if something
would
costs a
take her-
reaction, it doesn't spend her action.
Well, what I'm asking is, like, do I finish my action and she takes her reaction, or does she take her reaction and then we go back to me and I finish my action? I always thought it was the latter.
Yeah, she just immediately executes the reaction. That's it, and then it's still your turn.
Ah, I see. All right. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. She escapes over this way.
All right.
Actually, over here because of the rough terrain.
Then, let's see. I am going to move. I'm going to use. Let's see. Where's the little number thing? I'm sorry.
I've
Not
decided
used
I'm
to
going to
it.
make a Chrome extension for Roll20 that lets us store our roll formulas, so we can just click buttons.
Oh, nice.
That would be awesome. Okay, so I'll move there.
Okay.
And that will end my turn because I can't take. I'm out of bardic inspiration, so I can't take any bonus actions that I'm aware of.
Okay. All right. Gimna, you're up.
All right. Jeez, she keeps moving all over the place. What is this
Well,
white?
this
What is
time-
this white circle?
That's your rough terrain.
Okay. So it would have to move with me because I'm gonna chase after her. So, and I can't move this. Can't grab it.
I got it.
Okay. And I'm going to use my flail. And I'm going to attack recklessly with it. So that's 1d20 plus 6. Roll 1d20 plus 6. Damn it. Oh, that's right.
Alright.
I have to do it with advantage. Plus 6. Much better. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, much better.
Ooh. All right. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. And so
Double the dice.
that's gonna be 2d8 plus 4. So slash roll 2d8 plus 4. Alright, so 15 damage. Gimna takes her
Nice.
flail out, just BONG! Just slams her right into the side of her metal body.
Nice. And this is quite a resident bong noise that result.
Yes. That's so impressive they're not cheering for me.
You know what? Roll performance.
What? Why do I have to roll performance?
Let's do it.
Hold on, what's my performance? It is +3.
Tough crowd, dude. Don't
So you
take it
rolled a 9?
personal.
Yeah.
All right. Nothing of note particularly happens. All
Okay.
right. Is that end your turn?
Yeah.
All right. Wednesday, your turn.
And she's not flying anymore?
No, she was on the ground.
I'm gonna cast Barnfire right underneath her.
Another barn
That
springs
roast
from the
Gimna a
ground.
little bit.
Huh?
I said, won't that roast Gimna a little bit?
This shouldn't. She'd have to
So-
be standing in it.
It's a 5-foot cube.
Oh, okay.
So-
Moreover, however, your growing plant life all over you.
Oh gosh, it's green.
Yeah, that's up to you. If you're
It's too
deciding it's
green to go.
flammable, but I would say that yeah, it's alive and green, not dead and burny.
So you're casting bonfire,
Yep,
or are you casting barn fire?
Bonfire.
All right. What's the roll for that?
She needs to make a Dex 12.
Dex save of 12. Okay. All right. She
She did
saves. All right. Now, what happens on save? She just doesn't take damage.
Yeah, I think so.
Let me see here. Create bonfire. Oh, it's a cantrip. I didn't realize. Okay, so you cast a bonfire underneath her, but unfortunately for you, she does not seem particularly scathed by the fire. However, this immediately sets ablaze all the wild plant life growing all around Gimna. Gimna, I'm gonna need you to make a dex save.
Of course. +2.
All right, that saves, I think.
Yep,
Because dex save 12, right?
Yeah, okay.
and I move over here.
Oh, okay. So you move up against the wall.
Yep.
Above you is the screen that is showing a copy of what is on stage from another angle. An arcane screen, rather.
Do I have an action enough to inspect the screen?
I'll allow it, yeah. It just appears to be like if you follow the gaze of what the arcane screen shows, you can see that same purple orb that you saw earlier when he entered the stage.
Okay. Now I end my turn.
Okay. All right. Up next is Narsika's turn. So, Narsika is going to attempt to fly out of this burning plant life. So she's going to float up 10 feet into the air. Gimna, go ahead and attempt an attack of opportunity.
Oh. Okay. That's gonna be with my flail. And that's gonna be a 1d20 plus 6. I try to attack her and I trip over one of the vines that formed a perfect foothold over my foot.
Yeah, the
trips
heat
over the
of
chain
all
of
the
her own
plant life
flail.
constantly burning, regrowing, burning all around you. The heat just distracts you so much that you totally fail to even notice that Narsika is floating out of your reach.
Oh, by the way, I stopped concentrating on the fire, so I didn't keep it going.
Okay. Unfortunately, the plant life is continuing to grow burn, grow, burn as the fire rages all around Gimna.
Kind of like the flammable stuff in the sand game.
I like the what?
The falling sand game, you know, there's one of them that's flammable, and if you keep on, like, it'll just keep on feeding flames forever.
Oh, you're dating yourself, man. I'll bet Bunsen's never even heard of the falling sand game.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that's hilarious.
I never heard of the falling sand game.
Well, back in 1992,
Oh,
we had
yeah,
this
you know
We
at
used to
one-
wear an onion on our belt, which was the style at the time.
You know what? I actually have played this game.
Oh,
Let's
really?
look it up really quick. Yeah. In any case, yeah. So Narsika has floated outside, off the ground and outside of Gimna's melee reach, and she is going to attempt to spark Calypso. That is an 18. That succeeds.
Yeah, that hits.
Well, it's not an attack roll; it's its own separate roll.
I need to
Just
get me a
see if
damn
it's-
shield.
All right, so, Calypso, you take 8 points of lightning damage.
Let's see. 8. All right. I look at her and I say, "Ow! Not me!"
Well, you see, she towards Wednesday, but Wednesday was too far, so instead she shot the closer target.
I didn't move all this way for nothing.
Good point. All right, that will end her turn. Calypso, you're up.
All right, Calypso's pissed. But also Calypso has no spells left. Let's
A little too
see.
spell happy.
Well, no, you got to remember we've had 2 combats in a row. I mean, it's been taxing. So, I look back to the crowd and I just say, "Who can see that Tin Can's afraid of us? Should we finish her?"
Go ahead and roll a performance.
All right, because you want it a certain way, we'll humor you, though it takes longer.
What do you mean? This is it's not even that hard.
Yeah, but it takes a few minutes to type +8.
Yeah, it's very difficult. I know.
It's not that difficult, except for
Oh my god. You know, it's not that difficult.
okay, yeah, I did something wrong there. What did I do?
Just put your cursor in the box, press the up arrow key, then put your cursor at the front of the line and add a slash.
+8.
All right, that is an 11. Nothing of
Alright.
note happened.
All right, so then I'm gonna cast at her vicious mockery.
Why didn't it add the +8?
Because PJ is a special child.
Yeah, and just say at her, "Hit me again, I dare you."
All right, that is a saving throw.
Of 14.
what? Wisdom.
Yep.
All right, that is a 23. She succeeds.
All right. Gosh, I don't even have bonus actions. Like, poor Calypso is spent. All right, that's it for that turn.
Okay. Gimna, you're up. The plant life all around you, growing, burning, growing. It's constantly refueling this fire from the bonfire.
And she's out of my range? For melee?
She's out of your melee range. She is floating above.
Alright, I'm gonna throw another one of my javelins.
How many javelins do you have?
I only have 4. I told you. I threw the 2 and then I have 2 left.
All right.
Okay, and let's see, 1d20 plus 6.
I know what happened. I didn't roll the. I didn't write rolling. I wrote roll. That's why it screwed up.
No,
No,
it's not
you didn't do
rolling.
the
It
slash.
is roll. You have to do slash roll. You just didn't include the slash.
Oh,
Have you ever input commands into a text-based chat?
yeah, like 4 times ever.
Yeah, it's slash roll. Okay, I'm guessing that misses.
Yes, that misses.
That's it.
All right. As your turn ends in this fire, you have to make a dexterity saving throw against the fire.
Against my own plants, they're not in my square.
What?
Like-
What
like-
do you mean?
I'm not on rough terrain. I can walk around freely. Because the middle part is free.
Oh.
Let me just look at it and make sure, but I'm pretty sure.
God, in that case, I gotta. Whenever you do that, I gotta set your plants on fire more often. Then.
Yeah, it doesn't say, but I always assumed. Oh, I know what it was. It doesn't say, but you ruled when we used it running from the dragon that I wouldn't be affected by the negative effect. That's what it was.
Well, yeah. I thought that like it would still grow under you. It just didn't affect you. Like it didn't hinder your movement.
Oh, well, I assumed that it didn't hinder my movement because it wasn't growing under me. But it was
Do
just
you
growing
want-
around me within 10 feet.
What's this called?
It's number 5 on the Wild Surge table. Barbarian Wild Surge. And I have to go in 3 minutes, hard stop.
All right. Do we want to
That's up
pause
to you.
this battle at the end of this turn?
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go through Gimna and let's go through Wednesday. So we start at the top of the order with Narcissa.
Well, it's gonna take me a few. It's gonna take us a few minutes to wrap up the episode.
Oh, okay, yeah, we can stop now then.
So, yeah, we'll go ahead and say you don't need to make a saving throw, but your plants do continue to be on fire.
Alright, it's up to you, it doesn't matter.
All right. And when we continue next time, we will be on Wednesday's turn.
Dang it, I was hoping we would beat this thing.
Eh.
Well, you want me to try one more spell on it?
Nah, we should probably wrap up.
Okay.
All right.
You can do that next time. Next time on Tomes and Toils.
Next
Will the
time on
party-
Tomes and Toils.
Will the party defeat Narsika, or will Narsika have finished as the star of the show, despite her blunders performing tonight?
Will
Stay
the
tuned.
party defeat Narsika, or will Narsika be the star of the show? Find out next time.
On episode 9 of Tomes and Toils.
Mondays,
Will Wednesday
at,
ever learn her name?
Mondays at 8 p.m. MST, 9 p.m. Central.
All right. Good night, everyone.
I had a
Good night.
review.
Tomes and Toils is brought to you by the ChevCast Network. Hosting is provided by ChevTech Audio, and special thanks to Kevin MacLeod for allowing us the use of his track Non-Stop for the Tomes and Toils intro and outro themes. For more podcasts like this one, as well as live streams, a link to our Discord and other social media, please visit us at chevcast.tv.